Good morning, you beautiful people. Welcome to the channel of Sammy's Garage. Today, we are starting on the disassembly, basically doing a heart transplant after getting my new Camaro. So, today, we are going to be taking apart the entire engine bay of the 84 Camaro Z28. So, I'm going to do a time lapse of just taking things apart. Basically, I've got a new engine. I've got a buddy of mine who's given me a 350. This is a stock 305 due to the 5-liter HO down at the bottom. So, and I've already got a bunch of new parts that are coming in for this that we will be installing over the course of this build. But the priority for this video is to just start taking everything apart that's inside of this engine bay and start getting ready to clean, paint, do whatever we need to do to get this looking like it was stock and better than what it is now. There's a lot of grease, a lot of oil, a lot of everything spilt everywhere. So we're going to get that cleaned up, get it, and then we'll just bring you guys along for the ride. Hope you guys are up for it. We'll see you soon. All right, you guys, got a little bit of headway done. So far we've got the battery out. I'm working on getting the radiator out, got the thermostat housing out, the alternator out. Fuel pump will probably end up being next shortly. Got the AC compressor disconnected, so that is out of the way. And let's see what else. Got the carburetor off, got this side disconnected of the wires. The AC fan is disconnected, so, and I got a nice little bucket there to pick up the water. Yeah, so just step by step, just taking this thing apart. Gonna be getting down to the brass tacks here soon. I gotta go run up and grab some more bags because I'm running out of bags. So went through and was marking everything. So then that way it's a lot easier to keep track of everything. So that's the first start of organization here, trying to keep it as organized. And I've got a box or two from Amazon that I'm plan on putting this stuff in. But yeah, and obviously the GoPro from doing the time lapse. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna probably go get some more components for the next couple steps of this. And yeah, just like I said, just it's one step after another, just getting another thing disconnected and moved on to the next part. So yeah, we will see you when this picks back up. All right, you guys, so a little bit of an update. I have gone to the store, Harbor Freight to be specific, and I know this is like a joke of buying Harbor Freight jack stands, but they're good now. I've got me a set for the front and for the back. Just got done putting this on jacks the whole way around. I got the fronts right there and on the other side, and then the back's right under the rear differential to hold for now. So yeah, so this is how it's gonna look. I'm gonna try to see if I get the tires off here shortly, but for now that's kind of how it's gonna stay. Use this to be able to get up underneath, access, try to see what I need to do to fix things up underneath, repair, whatever. Also take a look at trying to see about redoing the exhaust, because that'll be a big thing for the new motor, is to redo the exhaust the whole way through. So we shall see. Welcome back. Some work has been done since I've seen you guys. So last we left off, we talked about the car being on jack stands now, which it makes it a lot easier to work on because I'm 6'2", and so it's a little bit harder to work on because I'm a little bit on the bigger side. So that being said, let's see here. There we go. I have taken off pretty much the entirety of the front of the engine. So the radiator has been removed. The condenser will be next, possibly. We'll see what we have to do there. But as far as the front, I've got the what am I thinking? I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, I got the crank that'll eventually come off. The power steering pump I've got down there. That gives me excellent access right here for the motor mount. as well as just like getting a lot of these other bolts off. But so yeah, the process here is getting a lot better. Hopefully tomorrow, possibly, I am looking to have the heads off of the engine, hopefully tomorrow, because I'd like to be able to get them taped off, sandblasted, so I can get those ready to go on my old motor. So if we could get that done, that would be sick, because then I can go ahead and put those on and go from there. Also, I don't know if I'll insert my short that I put earlier where I did the louver for the hood. I went ahead and took those off, and in taking them off, I went ahead and did a paint on one of them. Well, not necessarily paint, I want to say it's like a dye basically, but it's made by Sem. Really good product so far. I've really enjoyed it. I'm in the process of redoing the inner door panels, and so while doing that, I wanted to have the dark blue handles redone to a black paint, and so I went ahead and bought the matte black with it, so it actually looks really good. So I'm gonna definitely keep that, use that later. But so far so good. Everything's been turning out really good. I'm ready for some movement on this. I want this to be a really good turnout. I think also I took off the, let's see if I can get this, the rotor or the wheels off of it since. Also, see if I can get the socket that I had it with. Here it is. So I had a lock nut, like one of the keyed lock nuts for the passenger rear. One of them had, and it was the only one too. So I went to put the key that I found for it on, and the key spun and completely tore up. I'm like, really? So I saw a kit. I was actually looking it up. Somebody said to take a socket that's just big, like just the right size, so you can put these in. And so basically you hammer this on, and when you hammer it on, it allows you to grab onto this, and in this case it actually tore up some of the metal to where you could actually get a hold of it, and it allowed me to get the nut off. So yay. So yeah, that's where we're at currently. My brother-in-law,
America.
We're about to get maybe a little bit more work done on it before we call it a night here. It is getting dark, but that's about where we're at right now, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow possibly.
You can't stop me now.